All right, Chelsea draw point again, this time against Bournemouth. Now, if you're watching this Chelsea team now, if you watch the game against Bournemouth, you understand how important Mose Caicedo is to this Chelsea team. The player is so important to this team. You know, I've seen people talk about Caicedo saying he's a destroyer. In terms of him, his tackling, in terms of his, intercept, how he intercept. Caicedo does more than that. Caicedo is, for me, the one that puts the Chelsea midfield together. He's him. That's how important he is to this Chelsea team. He's the one that dictates the tempo of the Chelsea game, the Chelsea midfield. He is the one that, he's kind of the director of the midfield. He's the one that, will tell where the ball will go to. If the ball will be slow, if you have to slow the tempo of the game, if you have to, fasten the play, if the ball will have to go right, or if the ball will have to go left. That's what he does for Chelsea. And if you watch this game against Bournemouth, you will see that there was nothing like that was going on in that midfield. You know, Enzo Fernandez, another poor game from him again against Leeds United. Very poor. This game again, very poor. He wasn't doing anything in the game. We know that Enzo Fernandez is not that kind of midfielder that will, drive for the ball, that will carry the ball. He's not that kind of midfielder, but we know that he can dictate the game. That's what I was expecting him to do in this game, but he wasn't doing that. He wasn't doing that. For Rhys James, I don't think Rhys James was good in this game. For me, I don't think he was good in this game. I won't lie. I don't even know who was playing as the DM. I don't know if it was Enzo or if it was Rhys James. There was no clear, midfielder there that you say, okay, this is DM. I'm not even talking about breaking the play. I'm talking about taking the ball from the from the defenders or from the goalkeeper and then build up. No one was doing that in that game. And this is what Caicedo does for Chelsea. So it's clear that is, for me, the most important player for Chelsea. We know how important, we know we have Kopama that is very important for Chelsea as well. But I think Caicedo for me is the most important player. You can see that the midfield is not even balanced because it's not there. The midfield is not balanced. And I feel like Bournemouth, for me, we are the better team in this game. We were lucky that we even, had a draw in this game. For me, Bournemouth were the better team in this game. The first half, early, they scored. Around 3 minutes, I think, they scored. Luckily, it was an offside. And then they had a penalty again. Luckily, an offside. And if maybe they scored, or if maybe that the first goal, that goal that they scored that they disallowed was a goal, I don't think Chelsea will come back. Because if you watch the game, you will see that there was no push from the players. Wrong passes, misplaced passes, just like that from the midfield. Defensively, I feel like the defenders, the two central defenders, Chalobah and Fana, I feel like they were good in the game. For me, the man of the match for Chelsea was the goalkeeper. That was Sanchez. If not for him, Chelsea could have lost this game if not for him. I think he was the one that kept Chelsea in the game. He was making some, very good saves in the game. If not for him, we lost this game. Should have lost the game. That's to tell the consistency of this Chelsea team. They are not consistent. You can't be playing like this because of one player. You can't be playing like this because of Caicedo wasn't in the game. So that was a poor performance, very, very poor performance, from this Chelsea team. Obviously, the next game will be against Everton. That will be the last game that, Caicedo will miss. And hopefully we'll win that game because there's no way we'll play 4 games in a row without winning. Draw point against Arsenal, draw. Lost against Leeds United, and then draw point again. Draw against Bournemouth. We have to win the game against Everton. Because that game will be at Stamford Bridge at home. We have to win that game. Kopama, yes, it wasn't really good in the game, but yeah, he just came back from injury. I will not speak much on him because he just came back. He needs much fitness to him to be fully fit. What's his name? The Brazilian. He came on in the game. Estevão Williams, I feel like he didn't really impact the game as well. Obviously, he's 18 years old. He didn't really impact the game, but in all, poor performance, even from the attacking players. Garnacho, poor. What's his name? Delap, before he got his injury, poor. Joao Pedro, he came on, poor. For Joao Pedro, I don't even like him as a number as a number 10. I don't even like him as a number 10. I don't think I don't think he impacts the game playing as a number 10 because I feel like he touches the ball too much. You know, but in all, the performance wasn't good. Cucurella in this game, I feel like he was good in the game, but he wasn't giving us the kind of performance that we know he can give us. And for him, I feel like he's tired. I feel like he needs rest because he has been playing a lot. That's the reason why we are talking about squad depth. And funny enough, the players that are not regular starters for Chelsea are not performing. If you give them the opportunity, they don't perform. If you give them the opportunity, they don't perform. So it's really disappointing. It's really disappointing watching this team the way they perform now. But like I said, Chelsea is missing Moises Caicedo. In these games that he hasn't played, we are really missing him. So hopefully he comes back, after the game against Everton, and hopefully then too, Kopama will be match fit because Chelsea need these wins. Arsenal draw point. Was thinking that Chelsea will win and close the gap, but then they couldn't win the game. So the performance, poor performance again. So your thought, your opinion on the game, you let me know.